Welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and on the mound in this one, Justin Verlander.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Got him looking. Xander Bogaerts a little frustrated.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. And now it's Manny Machado. Next pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Just missed. Justin Verlander has had a lot of notoriety since he was first drafted. 2nd overall pick by the Tigers in 2004 out of Old Dominion, and a guy who has won 3 Cy Youngs and as well an MVP. Well, got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Padres down in order. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Welcome back. And our pitcher in this game, Yu Darvish. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite hit.
That one ripped. And gone. This place is absolutely loving it. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
And there's a hit. And now it's Frankie Lindor, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. The 1-1. Line drive, caught.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And here it comes. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Soto pulls that one down, and there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Marte on the move. Line to left, and he boots it. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the DH, Daniel Vogelbach. Swing and a base hit. Marte is waved home. 1 run across. McNeil headed home. And that's a 2-out double. In to score from first, and they're up by 3. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases.
Back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Ground ball, Alonso. And he grabs it in foul ground.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame. Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Now Nelson Cruz. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good, and they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Swings through that.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Carpenter into second, and he's got a double.
All over that one right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Stepping in, Ha-Sung Kim. That one 95 to finish him off.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Carpenter at second with 2 down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. The Padres get one back thanks to the solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball. Bottom of the second. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that ball is out of here. Eduardo Escobar goes deep, and they add a run. It's 4-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Omar Narvaez at the plate. Out towards right center field. Grisham racing over to make the catch.
Now batting.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. The solo homer his first time.
Nimmo.
Here's a 1-1. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Starling Marte. Base knock center field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Grisham gets it back in quickly as the stop sign goes up at third.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load.
Ripped into left center, base hit. One run is in. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Here's Pete Alonso. Base hit, and a run comes in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. Here comes this Nabil Prismat on the pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but
well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Alonso is waved home. Kim with a relay throw. It's offline, and he scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. One out, runner at second. Here's Daniel Vogelback. Doubled in his first AB. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Carpenter puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's Mark Canha. He's 0 for 1. Here's a 1-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. McNeil coming home. He will score, and it's an 8-run lead. And in its second with an RBI double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And now Eduardo Escobar. Line drive, base hit right field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Run comes in from second. It's 10-1. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under. Drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Now here is Omar Narvaez. Into left center for a base hit. Escobar is waved home. He'll score easily, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered in this game. In the air, left field. Soto gets under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But it's a huge... All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Austin Nola. The wind of the pitch. And now 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the batting order turns over. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Canha makes the play. Out number 2.
Number 22.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Juan Soto. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. Got him swinging.
I think the key.
And welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte.
The right fielder, Starling Marte.
On the ground, Kim collects, tosses to first. Marte retired. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2.
Francisco Lindor.
And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Mets.
Man at first. And now it's going to be Pete Alonso. This guy has turned into a beast. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there are 2 outs. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Good contact guy, good defender. So now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Right-handed reliever. Lined into left center, base hit. Lindor round second on his way to third. Lindor coming home. He'll score, and they extend their lead.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Steven Wilson gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Daniel Vogelback at the plate. Runner leads away at second. Fights it off. He'll see another. Left-hand hitter waits. Hit well. Right field, way back, and gone. Daniel Vogelback leaves the yard, and they add on. It's 14-1.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And the batter now, Mark Canha. On the ground, out to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. That's the third out, but two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. On to inning number 4. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Start of the 4th, so digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. Ball and a strike.
Machado.
Right side, hard hit, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Escobar with the throw to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
On a line, base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. We talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Eduardo Escobar. Strike 2.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Eduardo Escobar leaves the park. His second home run of the game. It's 15-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
And next for the Mets, Omar Narvaez. 3-1 is on the way. Hit hard, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw is wild, and it gets away. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped on a line. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Starling Marte up to hit for the 4th time tonight. And a base hit into right center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. It's a double, 3rd hit of the night for him.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So, man aboard, Francisco Lindor will hit next. And the right-hander deals in there. And so now 1-2. Righty to the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Pete Alonso up now. Now for the Mets, 1 for 3. Next pitch way upstairs. To third. Machado throws to first in time, and that'll do it. 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left on. 1-1 now. Foul ball there.
You know, these Padres looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. And a 3-2. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Verlander makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Drew Pomeranz.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So up next, Jeff McNeil. Next offering is in for a strike. That's hard hit on the line. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Rolled over to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. Now a long throw home, but it's offline, and they extend their lead.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now Mark Canha, and fouled off. Two now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Eduardo Escobar up now for the Mets. Our switch hitter batting right. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. They say you win. 1 out and a runner at second. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
The catcher, number 2.
Here's the catcher, Omar Narvaez. Here comes a pitch. Now a bunt towards third. Machado zips it across. They handle the bunt and get the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
The pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and the lead continues to grow. A 2-run double, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Jose Lopez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 5 innings complete. It's Xander Bogaerts now. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Sets him down looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Juan Soto now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're...
And down on strikes he goes. The big righty strikes out the side. Bottom of the 6th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Not shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Check swing went around, and it's 1 and 2. Got him. 2 gone now.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Not here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base hit center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Carpenter makes the catch, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and now Jake Cronenworth. Righty delivers. That one off the mark. 2 and 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one to first, boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Designated hitter. Nelson Cruz.
And next is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Got him looking, and there's 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Matt Carpenter, the next up for the Padres. Foul ball still a 1 and 2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join with a traditional 7-hit stretch.
Back here at the ballpark, here's the left fielder, Mark Canha.
The left fielder, Mark Canha.
And a pitch. And 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Grisham sprinting for this one. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. So a man aboard, Eduardo Escobar getting ready to hit.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and...
Omar Narvaez up now for the Mets. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up left side. Bogarts racing over to make the catch. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. At the belt and fires. Up the middle. Kim with the throw to first. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. Smash to the left side. And foul ball. 1-2 now. It's softly on the ground to third. Escobar handles the chance. Throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So digging in, Trent Grisham. Liner snagged at first.
Cat-like reflexes over there for Pete Alonso.
Next pitch misses outside. Ball 3. And strike 2. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
That one drilled left field. And out of here. So he leaves the yard to left, and they inch closer. It's 19-2.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Xander Bogarts. Here comes the manager out of the dugout. John Curtis will take over here. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. So now 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 3rd out. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Last half of the 8th coming up. Now the number 2 hitter, Starling Marte.
The right fielder, Starling.
Kicks and fires. In the dirt, Marte retired.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Ground ball up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now here is Pete Alonso. Check swing. He went 2-2. Moved first. Oh, he throws it away. The tag out. Two now. Stays alive.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
In the air, left side. Soto gets under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back. Here's Juan Soto.
The left fielder, number 22.
The 1-1.
Soto.
That one is absolutely belted. And that is gone. Juan Soto goes deep, and they cut into the deficit. It's 19-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Here's Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. One down, base is empty. In there. And so now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens. Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
At the plate, Matt Carpenter. And a swing and a miss there. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.